We're gonna put some other stuff around it, and also I'm gonna put in a little bit of, like slight highlights and stuff like that in there. Like that. All right, now while he's sitting there, I'm gonna go ahead and do this number. Put this in here. Yeah, ain't that a little bit big? But who's gonna know, right? It's your world. Well, there's two if he's posing, but I don't know about that. So, okay, bigger brush even. Can I put that in there? Try to use the black gesso base to help some if I can, because really, it doesn't be really cover the whole thing exactly. Now I'm going to use the lighter color gray I have over here. I'm just going to try to get a hint of depth. And I'll put a hint of maybe some fabric movement there. Now, since the model's moved a couple times, so yeah, if I looked at him right now, I'd go, no, now his shadow's dropped a little bit below his chin, but I'm not worried about that because, hey, I know that, you know that, but no one else knows that. So, back to my small brush. We've got about 29 minutes to go. I'm going to go ahead and try to put in some more detail here in the face now. I think I'm ready. So, got this right here. Now, very carefully, I should be using my maul stick out of Dylan Clay Detail. Sometimes it can be a very big mistake. Okay, fine. Okay, and then I really need to use a maul stick on this. I can't do this anymore. So, I put this down. I'm going to grab my maul stick of death.
Dark maul stick.
Comedians. I'm surrounded by comedians. So anyhow, here we go. So we got the much smaller maul stick of death, fisherman's hook.
Alrighty.
Don't ever make a mistake and let it drop because it'll go through you. So got it right here hooked up. Here we go. We'll start putting some of the stuff on. We doing it now. So I'm going to go ahead and work on his eyes right now. Try to get that picked up again because I really screwed that one up. So we're going to do this. I'm going to try to raise this up just a little bit. Like that. That's my daughter calling. Stop. Okay, be careful, babe. I love you. Drive careful. Bye-bye. Alright, here we go. Feel free to ask any questions if you have any, sir. Okay?
Okay.
Now, we're doing this now. You see this now? We're going to work on that. Add a little bit of hint of depth in that. We're going to take this across here. And one of the things I've noticed here that I didn't notice before is we get the eye right here, and this eye actually comes down. We're going to make sure that we get this part on the eye, which means we're going to have a little bit of this going on, which means I got to come across here with a slightly lighter under. It's not makeup, so I have to up like that because that's what he has in his. Also, this eye, his eyes actually come down to it. The circle's actually down here, like that. And we got this right here. So I'm going to carry this in like this. Okay. Go ahead and just get on these guys. Now we're going to take this and across here with the darker brown. The nose is really translucent, and depending on the light, you can see right through it. So throwing in oranges and pinks and reds are actually good sometimes. And what I'm seeing every once in a while, it could be me or it could be the model, but either way, I'm seeing it. Looks like I'm seeing him. I seem to. I don't know what I'm saying wrong here, but you're fine. Just keep doing. I'm talking to myself.
No, I do have the pocket. Me and my wife joke that I have the Picasso type face. I have one eye that's higher than the other, and
oh no,
one side of my face it slopes more than to the side. And, it's got that strokey thing going on.
Oh no. I think it's. No, I'm not trying to say that. Okay, awkward.
I do have a Picasso face. Mr. Play-Doh head. That's him.
That's what you call me that.
No, that's me.
Alright. So we got, now the whites of the eyes are actually get a little bit lighter right around this part right here. They're really not white there.
I see maybe what you're talking about. One eye is open wider than the other.
It just depends. It looks like it may be, you know.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
It does that.
Okay. So there's some natural laws here we know that are going on that they're not really that evident in your picture, but I'm gonna force them in there. Are natural things. Is that we know that on the opposite side of the highlights is a little bit lighter on the iris, right? So I'm gonna put it in there, but it's not really evident in what I'm seeing here. But I'm going to try to squeeze in just a little bit. A little bit lighter on this part, because I know in reality, once I put the highlight in, it would be there. And then we'll come back over. The thing about highlights, you have to be careful. If you don't watch it, it starts to look funky. It looks like the envy your dog's playing pool. So you have to be very careful. A lot of times I'll end up having to go back over it again and redo it, because it looks too looks like they're, you know, looks like they're trying to be posters for, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. I'm not sure what I'm saying, but. And I've got some really bright pink here in this part. So having this bright pink, almost red, in certain places is actually not a bad thing. You know, because you really want it there, because it just gives you a loose illusion of vascular tissue or blood vessels close to the skin, or whatever else you want to say. So, I'll pick that one. Sometimes after you do it, you go, what the heck did I just do? So, I'll put this one right here. Okay. I've got the nose there again, as I said, and I have this really red, so I want it red. The model just finished his beer, so he's starting to look pretty aggressive. Hope I can paint this without that. Look how it shows. All right, and I'll go over this with some reds, but I'll fix them. And the key is, don't be afraid to add those colors on there, even though while you're painting, you're going, crud, this looks really bright. And it may look bright later, and you may have to fix it, but don't be afraid to do it. Don't be afraid to add it in there and, you know, play around with it, because sometimes, and more often than not, it actually looks pretty good.